Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 Radical Rescue, originally released in November of 1993 for the Game Boy. Currently available on all modern platforms through the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Collection, which is available digitally for $39.99, but can often be found for $29.99 physically. This was a very surprising game to play in that collection, as the other two Game Boy titles are not really that good. They are simple and repetitive games that might hold a child that has nothing else to do in a long car ride, but really aren't that fun to play anymore these days. But the third game, Radical Rescue, that's completely different. It's not a simple, repetitive beat-em-up. It's actually a Metroidvania. And it's actually improved by playing it in the Cowabunga Collection, since you can save anywhere. But the game starts out, and 3 of the 4 Ninja Turtles have been captured. Only Michelangelo is free, and he has to go save his fellow turtles. He's got his nunchucks, and he can use them to slow his fall after jumping. And there's a large map to explore. But without rescuing the other turtles, you will not be able to explore much of the map. As you rescue each of the turtles, they have an ability that allows you to access more of the map, such as the ability to crawl under small spaces, or destroy certain blocks, etc. You free each of the turtles after fighting a boss. If that turtle loses all of their health, they are recaptured, and you have to fight that boss again. But as long as you keep picking up pizza to heal your turtles, you're not likely to have to refight mini-bosses. And of course, once you've explored everything, you fight the Shredder, because how else do you end a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles video game? In its original form, this game used passwords to save your progress, and it wasn't a great system. But, as in the Cowabunga Collection, you can just save state whenever you feel like. That makes this game endlessly more playable. And being a Metroidvania, even if a fairly simple Metroidvania, this was a very different experience to have on the original Game Boy, and one I would have liked to have experienced as a child. But after seeing how unimpressive the first 2 games in the series were on the Game Boy, I didn't have much interest in the third game when it came out. But is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 Radical Rescue for the Game Boy still worth playing today? Well, yes, it's a very worthwhile experience to have, and one of the more surprising things in the Cowabunga Collection. However, I would not recommend you buy the Cowabunga Collection just to play this game. However, if you have nostalgia for the Ninja Turtles and their video games, you might want to check this out as something to play that's not a beat-em-up. It's a fun and fairly short game that deserves to be played, and back on the Game Boy this would have sold for $30 new, and since now you can get the whole collection for only $30, that makes it a pretty good deal in my opinion. Please do subscribe, comment, like, and tell your friends.